Nick Cannon Mornings on Power 106. Up close and personal conversations with people I admire doing their thing, and this brother is definitely one of those cats. Man, got a tour coming up, sold out in less than 30 minutes from its announcement. New music on the way. One of the young cats in the game that's blazing trails. Phora, what's good, family?
What's good, my man?
Come on, man.
Pleasure to be here, bro.
Likewise. Now, let's just chop it up, man, on some real talk. How's it feel like this level of success? I mean, with the tour, new music, all of that. Where you at in the headspace?
I mean, at this point in my career, it's just I'm just grateful. You know, I'm grateful to be where I'm at. Like you said, tour sold out. Super excited.
How did it all happen, man? Like, for the cats and people that don't know, like, where did Phora come from?
I think it's just organic. You know, I'm from Anaheim, California. I've always been, California based. And I think it's just organic. My biggest thing is like connecting with fans. You know, my biggest thing has always been like having a connection with people, and I've always spoke through the music and told my story through the music, and that's year after year, it's just organic build.
That's major. And I have to say, like, the joint you had with Black, that
right.
stuck in my ways. Like
one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a joint right there. So
shout out Black.
We got more stuff like that on the way, or?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff on the way, especially summer 2020. I got hella new music on the way.
Wait, we gotta wait all the way to the summer of 2020.
Yeah, I just dropped a project like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And
that's what I'm saying. So you telling me about the project a year from now?
You feel me? But you gotta stay consistent, especially in this game. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's how people, especially like fans, that's how they can consume music. It's just like, yo, on to the next. People drop a project, and it's like you gotta stay ahead of the gun. You know, you gotta keep working. You can't just drop a project. There's only a certain few artists, like the greats, they can drop a project every 2-3 years, and like stay on top.
Right.
So you got to be hungry for it.
You staying focused out. You just dropped the Dream video 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And
then you about to drop another one.
Soon, yeah, actually today.
Right, so
tonight.
What's the one that's dropping today?
It's called Blame on Me.
Right.
And man, we actually shot that in Greece. We flew out to Greece.
Wow, tell me about that. That's major.
Yeah, we flew out to Santorini like last minute. We was like, yo, let's shoot this. Let's go on like a vacation and just like record the vacation with the video, So it was like just like natural vibes, So we took a like 24-hour flight to Greece, and it was like the first day we got there, I was like sleeping. I was done, but we was out there for like 5 days. It was fun, It was like really my first time out the country, but we shot it out there in Greece. Shout out Greece, man! Amazing people, amazing food. That's real. That's real. So how you dealing with all of the fame and all of that stuff? I mean, it's cool. It's not. Luckily for me, it's been like a slow trajectory. You feel me? So it's been like a slow growth over the years and everything that's happened. It hasn't been like a crazy spike, so I'm able to maintain it. You know what I mean? I'm able to like deal with it, keep my head straight. Like nothing crazy has really happened because over the last 6-7 years, it's just been like growing smoothly.
And what was the thing? Because I would say like the thing that I was probably heard the most, or what the introduction was, the To the Moon joint. But what's the thing that actually popped it off for you? I'm
not sure if there's anything that really like pinpoint something. You feel me? But I think To the Moon is my biggest song. That's just a vibe. That's my vibe. That's like the, you play that anytime, anywhere, and it's just like, that's the vibe, right?
That's a vibe. And and so the new record, is it more in that space?
I think it's really just, the new record is just me being me.
Right.
I was on a label for 2 years. And after that didn't work out, I recently became independent like 3-4 months ago, and I was just like, let's go. Let's drop.
What's the difference?
It's a lot. Nobody in your ear telling you who you should be, what you should do, what you should sound like, or this and this artist, you need to kind of try and be like them. No one's in your ear.
So you like the independent grind better?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
It's much more rewarding. You got to work harder for it, but it's much more rewarding at the end of the day. When you're on a label, just like, of course there's a million people working for you, and you gotta split the reward with everyone. But at this point, independent, I'm splitting it just me and my team. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I love it independent. 100%.
There it is. So tell me about this tour, man.
The tour, I'm excited. We got 2 nights at the Roxy, sold out in like 30 minutes. The first night sold out in like 15.
That's crazy.
Next one sold out in another 15. So I'm excited. I got some like, special things planned for the tour. It's gonna be like a real dope aesthetic. I've been working on like the aesthetic for the tour for a long time.
What can the fans expect?
Intimate,
Really?
Just expect the show to be super intimate, super like, like I said, like I like to connect. Yeah, a vibe.
Yeah.
Looking at everyone in their eyes and just, making sure we're having a good time,
Nah, that's what's up. That's real game right there, man. So I look forward to seeing a new video.
Yeah, tonight, 8 p.m.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I know that's gonna be crazy. And then all the new music must continue success. But before I just can't let you up out of here.
Yeah.
I gotta hit you with the firing squad questions. I'm gonna just hit you with some rapid fire questions. You tell me the answer.
Yeah.
One way or another, just shoot from the hip.
Facts.
You ready?
Yep.
Feared or loved?
Feared.
Really?
Yeah.
Why feared?
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it means more,
Okay.
Love, people take advantage.
Yeah. They don't take advantage of fear. When they
Not at
scared
all.
of you, they move real gingerly.
Facts. But you gotta have a balance, you know what I mean? I don't know if you ever seen A Bronx Tale, but
Of course.
this I learned from that movie. You gotta have a balance, you can't let people love you too much or love you too little or fear you too much or fear you too little. You gotta just have a balance between both.
That's real wisdom and game from the young boss right there. All right,
sir.
since we talking about fears, what's Fora's biggest fear?
My biggest fear is throwing up, man.
Throwing up?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but like that's my out of everything I've been through in this life, everything I went through, like my biggest fear is throwing up.
But
Like,
you just hate throwing up. I mean, the way your sternum feels.
Yeah, bro, and just like that, like you can't stop it. It's just
dry
like
heaving.
yeah, like
I hear you.
That's my biggest fear. I got real sick when I was like 12 years old or something, so it scarred me for life, forever and ever and ever.
You just
So.
hate throwing up.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one right there. All right, best advice you've ever received.
Best advice I ever received. Honestly, not to sound cliche, but just be yourself. There are so many times where I try to do things and I try to like be someone else or try to mimic something or try to do something because, I felt like me wasn't working. But it always comes back to, when I try to do all those things, it doesn't work. And when I come back to just, I'm going to be myself, it works out in the end. So the best advice I've ever received, just be myself, man. I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth.
I'm going to flip it on you. Worst piece of advice you've ever received?
Worst piece? Damn. I don't know. I worst piece of advice. I don't know. Usually when I receive bad advice, it kind of goes in one ear out the other, and I don't pay attention. I'm like, nah, he ain't talking about nothing. I ain't listening. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
All facts. Worst job you ever had?
I used to work at the Dollar Tree.
Really?
That was like really my only job. Yeah. And it wasn't the worst job I ever had, but
it was just the only job.
It was the only job I ever had. And it was cool. Yeah, right.
But you're not built for the 9-to-5 stuff. That's not your aura.
I don't think so, but you know what? If this didn't work out and I had to hustle for my family, I'd do it.
There it is. Hey, whatever puts the bag and food on the table,
Exactly.
I'll get to it.
Yes, sir.
Favorite celebrity, or not favorite, biggest celebrity crush growing up? Childhood
Growing
crush.
up, okay. Damn, that's a good one.
Had to be somebody you was liking.
Right, nah, there's probably a few, honestly.
A little Disney star or something.
That's the first thing I went to, Disney. And I couldn't tell you. Maybe, and my girl might get mad at me, but maybe J-Lo or something like
Hey,
that.
why would your girl get mad because you like J-Lo?
I don't know.
She would have to understand.
My girl crazy, though.
And
She's crazy. She
J-Lo
don't want me to
could
like
be
no
your
one.
mama. Let's keep it a fact.
Facts, yeah.
I'd have to say, it's a good one right here. Prized possession.
Prized possession. My team. My team. I really hold my team to a high stature, and I really respect their grind. And if it wasn't for my team, I wouldn't be where I'm at, obviously. But they motivate me every day to do what I do, and they're the reason for what I become. So my team, really.
That's dope. What's the biggest lesson you've learned in your career thus far?
Man, people are fake. It's hard. It's hard to trust people. It's hard.
How do you deal with that?
I hate to say it, but by not trusting people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it might
keeping your guard up.
Yeah, keeping your guard up.
Keeping your vest tight.
It might be the wrong way,
Yeah.
but at this point, after so many years of people just, being snakes and just...
Yeah, you got to play defense out here.
Exactly.
There it is. Understood. Favorite cuss word?
fuck.
That shit just made him smile. Like,
sometimes
fuck.
it's just like fuck. Sometimes that's how I explain life. Fuck.
Yeah,
Feel me?
and it mean, you can use it in so many ways.
Yeah,
It's a verb,
exactly.
it's the adjective,
Yeah,
it's the adverb.
right.
Hey, fuck.
Hey,
Right?
fuck. Hey, what's up? Fuck. Like, yeah.
Love
Like,
that. Hey, man. So, and speak while we on words, just to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Best word that describes Phora.
I say real, man. Not to sound cliche, but I just put everything out. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah.
I'm vulnerable. I don't mind, talking to people, telling them about my life, everything that I've been through. I don't hold anything back. I put it all on the table for everyone to see because I'm not scared of who I am. So I just say real.
There it is, man. Stay real.
Oh man,
It's been a
respect.
pleasure. Great
Appreciate
conversation.
you, bro.
All right.
Appreciate you, man. Respect.
No doubt.
Cool.